So a lot of apps like MyFitnessPal will tell you to eat the calories you burn back from exercise, and I want to explain in this video why that's a terrible idea. So here's the thing, you might get on some sort of cardio equipment, a treadmill, elliptical, whatever it may be, and even without plugging in any information about yourself, it'll start telling you how many calories you're burning from exercise. Thing is, not only does it not know anything about how much you weigh or anything about you, so it's really generic, but even if you have things like Fitbits, Apple Watches, or even heart rate monitors where you have a strap around your chest that are more specific to you, have all your numbers, and even get your heart rate, the thing is, these have been shown to be horribly inaccurate. In fact, a meta-analysis that was done on this showed that these devices tend to overestimate calories from about 25 to 90%, and the worst case scenario is even about 93% overestimated. It doesn't mean these devices have no use, and they certainly still track your activity. They can track your steps, which can be useful. When you're doing your cardio, you can see, hey, I usually burn this many calories. If I'm way below that, I've done a lot less than usual. If I'm above it, I'm beating that. And self-monitoring is a crucial part of any long-term weight loss success. But the problem with using the actual calories burned is they don't know anything about your genetics, your diet history. They don't factor in that research has shown your body burns about 10 to 20% less calories when you've been doing it for a while versus when you first started, because your body becomes more efficient. Sounds like a great thing, which it is for survival, but not for fat loss. So the problem is, if you think you're burning 500 calories, but you're actually burning 200 or 300 calories, and now you eat 500 calories back, you're putting yourself behind. And a very common thing I hear is, I burn all these calories from exercise and I'm only eating this much, but I can't lose weight. Even to the point where I'll hear, I'm only eating 1,200 calories, I'm burning 1,000 calories from exercise every day, and I'm not losing weight. Well, either you're not burning that many calories, which you're probably not, and or you're eating more calories than you think, which is entirely possible too. And this is a big reason why you don't want to use the actual calories burned from any device. The other problem is it can cause a lot of mental problems. The last thing you want to do is look at cardio as some form of punishment, like you need to make up for eating more by doing extra cardio, as this can aid in contributing to a poor relationship with food and exercise, your body as a whole. Plus, I don't want you to look at exercise as only a form of calorie burn. It's still part of the equation. For instance, while there's many benefits to cardio, such as your cardiovascular health, it's good for your heart and your lungs and things like that. But when you're in a fat loss phase, part of the point of doing more cardio is to create more expenditure to help create the calorie deficit you need to lose body fat. So if you're adding in cardio to create more calorie burn, and then you're eating those calories back, not to mention probably eating more back than you actually burned, it's not going to help you towards your goal. So with all that being said, if you're not supposed to look at calories burned and actually use that data, and you don't want to use things like TDEE calculators or any kind of online calculators, calorie burning calculators, because they're super inaccurate, then how are you supposed to know what you do? Well, same thing I say time and time again. You need to be consistent with things, monitor how it's going, and adjust accordingly. So if you're consistently eating the same calories, if you're consistently doing the same amount of exercise, consistently doing the same activity through daily walking and things like that, and you monitor your progress, if you're losing, you know you're in a good spot. If you're maintaining or gaining, you know you need to make some adjustments. And this is your body's actual feedback, not some wild guess that the calculators can be. However, of course, when it comes to fat loss, it's not just about cardio or calories burned through exercise. It's about everything, and diet's a huge part of that. So what I want you to do next is check out this top video where I go over what I consider to be the perfect diet for not only losing body fat, but also building muscle. Otherwise, I think you'll like this bottom video instead. And I'll see you in one of those other videos.